Hello, everyone. I've been answering a lot of questions lately about why, whenever students have been exporting a sequence, they're only getting 4 seconds, 5 seconds of a minute, minute and a half long sequence. The problem is that in points and out points have been selected either in Premiere or when you export. And I'm going to show you how to make sure you don't have this problem in the future. So, for starters, I'm going to import just one random clip. And we can look at my clip I just imported, and the duration is 5 seconds and 49 frames, or 50 frames. So we're going to make a sequence really fast, and you can see now that I have a sequence that's 5 seconds and 50 frames. What the students that I've seen are doing are where your cursor is, and it happens, but an in point is selected by accident or an out point. So if you have this, you can see how it's shaded to the left here. I hit O by accident. Or what you'll even see is something like this, where a lot of times if you have an in point and an out point, it's shaded here, shaded up here in your program monitor. You're only exporting 2 minutes and 39 frames as opposed to the whole 5 seconds and 50 frames. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you really quick a couple ways to fix this. So let's say this is my final sequence and this is what I want to export. I go Command M. Here in Premiere, in the export, I'm only selecting 34 frames because of where my in and out point is set right here. As you can see my mouse. My in point's 239, so it's only going 34 seconds in advance, or 34 frames. So I'm going to export, and I'm not exporting the whole thing. One way to keep an eye on this is here under source range, you can click the drop down box and say entire sequence, and that's going to do my entire sequence. If I did just my sequence in and out, it's just telling me right here, even though my cursor is here where I can see 4 beach volleyball players, but I'm only going to export this little clip of 3 girls shaking hands. So you want to make sure that you have your in and out points either selected where you want or not selected at all. So I'm going to escape this, and let's say that you have this on your sequence and you don't want it there. Go up to marker and drop down the clear in and out, and it deletes your in and out points. So then we want to export this entire sequence. Now you can see I have my 5 second and 50 frame export, and I'm good to go. You can even go so far as in here, if you feel like your sequence is being trimmed still, you can see these little kind of rotated triangles. If you move them all the way in and out, that will set your in and out point. But I always recommend exporting your entire sequence. That way you don't have any problems. This has been a tutorial on how to fix issues of not exporting an entire sequence.